But see how many people that have been all this while. See how many people have been joining. It's not, there's a difference between being interested and being committed to take action on what you have interest in. That's what separates the winners from the average people. You must be consistent and you must be ready no matter what comes with it. You know, there are a lot of people here that they have their work they are doing, but they decide to be here tonight. So tonight we will be looking at an indicator that I said earlier that I was using before I started using Bollinger Band. It's an awesome indicator. It shows you each level where you can enter a coin, and it is called auto Fibonacci retracement. Something I can't really, but I know that that's what this the shorting form of that indicator is called auto Fib. So let's pay attention. After that, we will now move to, it's a very short video. Then from there, we will also learn some basic things on candlesticks.
All right. Okay. So like I've promised, I said I'm going to come up with the settings of the auto FBI retracement lines as one of the indicators you can basically use to set your margin call configuration. The market looks to be bleeding all through here. So let us look at this indicator. So we tap on the indicator, then we tap on the settings. Very fast, let me get back to how you get the indicator on your screen. Tap on the plus, indicators, technicals, and here you just scroll, count this area, that has the auto FBI, all right. Then you tap on auto, then you pick the auto FBI retracement like it is here. Now how do you set it up? You tap on settings and then input, nothing to add. Where there is percent here, where there is values, put percent. So you find this area here where there is values, put percent. Where there is left, you put right. Okay. Then you scroll, you make sure you tick everything on the left. What do you mean, Julius? I mean this area here, this area. Okay, then you tick everything, but the last two, these ones, you tick them left and right. Then you tap on these three dots, save and press OK. All right, you press OK. Now these are the what? The auto FBI retracement. Now to be able to set your margin calls, no matter which signal someone gives you, it is important for you to tap on this pencil, scroll down to the bottom on where we have prediction and measurement. Pick your price range. Now if someone says, let me set dots, and it says join from here, so you go from where you have entered, measure up to the next line. All right, so that is there. Then you come in your RoyalQ. Application. Okay, you come in your RoyalQ application. Okay, let me just start off this. You come in your RoyalQ application. So if my first buying amount was let me go to this particular coin YFI that I'm trading, YFI USDT. It's the coin I'm trading, all right? So I open it up, and here we go with this particular trade. So it doesn't matter the market direction, you need to understand that. But what I want you to focus on is that the market has always a retracement. So now I'll pick my price range, which I've found down here, long pressed and made it favorite. So I pick it up, and let me say I joined from here. About see, I joined from here. So I'll measure from here up to here. All right, that is negative 0.99. Then I come here on the margin call configuration. So first call, I put 0.99. This will remain 2 because it is 195 times 2, your first buying amount. Okay, then I delete this. Then I start from that line. I bring my price range. Now it's already in my favorite here. So I'm gonna just tap on favorite. Just going to tap on the price range again, have it. From here, I measure up to here. Okay, 3.14. Then I come here in my margin call here, I put 3.14. So that is my second call. All right, then I pick from here to here, that is 2.02%. Then I put 2.02%. That is my third call. Okay, 4 margin calls are usually enough. If you are doubling, you'll always get out of that trade. Okay, all right. Okay, this is 3.3%. Right, 3.36%. Now these are my perfect margin call configuration. So you just don't need to just bring the margin calls from nowhere, especially if you're using one shot. So I will measure them perfectly, and I have them here into my RoyalQ in my one shot trading strategy. Then when I say that my take profit is 4%, what's going to happen? All right, so my buy in callback here, make it simple, 0.1, let it buy faster. So when the market falls down by 0.9, it will double. So if my first buying amount here, this one that you see on my screen, this one here is 195. You don't need to edit and make it small like 15. No, it must be doubling. So if you want to make it 15, start with 15, not 195. So if I put 195, I must have this money in my exchanger. Julius, what do you mean? For example, I must have 2 times 195 in my USDT. 4 times 195 if I want to win this trade. So 2 times 195, I must have this money. I must have this money. $390. I must have this $390 in my exchange. 4 times 195. I must have 780. If so, you budget according to the amount of money you have, but keep this 2468. It is what we call the blockchain miracle. Because if you keep on doubling, what's gonna happen is that if I confirm this, when I save and I open my margin call, whenever the market falls by the certain percentage, what you're gonna see, what you will see is that one, the average price, this one, will be moving closer to the current price. When the market falls down, a little retracement, my robot will sell off this coin. All right, my robot will sell off this what? this particular trade. So if you decide to pick up a one shot with any signal given, make sure you have your margin call configuration, because it will bring the principle into play, the average price plus because you also not putting your money once in the market, which is the dollar cost averaging method, plus the martingale strategy. This is what makes RoyalQ a blockchain miracle. So in this video, I've been able to explain the settings or the settings of the auto FBI retracement lines and how we are going to use these particular lines. So we have tapped on the settings like you saw, and we're able to see this particular trade. All right, we said where there is values, put percent, right, left, put right, tick everything on your left and tick right and left, then save as default. Thank you so much, because if you follow this, then you're going to enjoy your trades.
Now, that is a very short explanation on the auto FIB retracement indicator. But let me give us a more comprehensive video on the auto FIB. You might not rush it, because you need to understand one thing at a time. I don't want us to rush. You need to understand one thing at a time, because that auto FIB indicator actually helps. That auto FIB indicator actually helps in knowing the exact price the coin is going to dip to. It will show you the exact price. The indicator is called auto Fibonacci indicator. That's the name of that indicator, auto Fibonacci indicator. Because it will tell you the actual price the coin is going to dip to, and by what percentage it will dip, so that you can be able to set up your margin call, so that the bot will be able to move in the direction of that auto FIB. Okay, I think I've seen it. Comment. I want to give us another comprehensive, because I did that training, and I did that training some times ago. Auto FIB indicator on RoyalQ. Give me like 2 minutes, please. I'll get it. You know, if you don't learn how to use this, if not for this Kamada Julius training on learning these indicators, it will not have been easy for me to be trading RoyalQ. Since the day I took my time to learn all these indicators, it has made my trading to be very, very easy. So that I'll be able to know what I'm doing. Because if you don't learn all these technicalities behind your trading, you just be trading blindly, and it's not going to be trading blindly. You know what you are doing. You know, I saw a post by Daddy Freeze that forex trading and crypto trading is like betting, that is like gambling, because it's a result of what happened to what is his name? What happened to Mark Angel? Mark Angel, that guy that is into comedy. That was why he made that statement that anybody that is into forex trading and crypto trading, they are gambling. So I've seen the video. This one is more comprehensive. Is how to use the auto FIB indicator to take percent to 10% take profit. So I'm coming so that I can share my screen. So he doesn't know what he was talking about, because we don't just dabble into trading blindly. We undergo training very, very well before we dabble into trading. Please, if you are seeing my screen and you're hearing my voice, please type 9 in the chat, because this training is awesome. Type 9 in the chat if you are seeing my screen and you are hearing my voice. Because if I didn't understand that indicator, I'll not be able to train it. So let's go ahead. My screen and hearing my voice, I need the confirmation again. If you are seeing my screen and hearing my voice, please type 2 in the chat, please.
Oh, Bannon tattoo. Oh.
Okay. I have to mute the person talking. Now let's go straight to the business of the day. You have to be consistent. The number of people joining this Zoom meeting has been dwindling, has been coming down. But I've been consistent in doing this Zoom meeting because of many people that is joining RoyalQ. I have to just now. I think on last week's Sunday, I did a general on the features of the RoyalQ bots. So I will not be repeating that. So for the new people that are just joining today, I want to implore that you need to go and watch that video if you want to know all that is inside the RoyalQ. You have to go and watch that video. I will post that video in the. I know some many people are already coming in, because I'm not going to repeat that training. I think it's on my YouTube channel, so I will send it to the group. It's very important that you watch that video. I'll send a video to the group so that you can know what all the features in RoyalQ. If you can watch it, you must be ready to watch this video to understand all the settings, all the features in the RoyalQ, but what it means, what it stands for. So I'm not repeating that. So I'm sending it to the group so that any new person can watch that video, and I will send it individually to those people that are just joining newly, so that I can be able to focus on the business of today. Now, you can discover that the review of the last 7 days trade signal, you discover that I don't send much signal in the group again, because I want to send signals that will be delivering faster. And I sent this SXP on Monday, and I said that we should take 3% from that coin. And I think on it didn't take long. I think around let me check. Monday, I think around Monday, okay, around Wednesday, the coin delivered and did 4.9%, and I said we should take 3%. And later, I think the coin did more than that, but it did more than 3%, so it delivered around Wednesday. Now, the second coin that I sent was Lit, and I believe Lit also delivered too. Lit also delivered on, let me check. I was sending those signals to those people that I think is Lit. I said you should take 3.5%, and Lit did more than that. He delivered on Friday. I sent it on Wednesday. He delivered on Friday within 2 days. Then the one I just sent today was T Fuel. So I don't want to be sending, if we can be sending 2 signals, and those signals can give you about 8% in a week. If one can give you 4, 3, and it can give you about 10% in a week, that is okay. So that's why I don't want to be flooding the group with too much. I want signal that we're delivering faster. That's why only this week I only did 2 send signal that delivered and 1 today. And this one today, it took me time to send this signal because I want to really be sure the movement of the market so that it will deliver faster. But because some of the people that genuinely have not gotten any of their trade delivered and their coin has ended, so I have to just send another coin today so they can have coin to trade. So I've done talk about the signal that was sent in the group. Now, I will just go very fast to review this for those people that are just joining. Now, to do RoyalQ trade by yourself is not hard. It's a principle in crypto that anytime you want to trade any coin, always start when the coin is down. So one of the ways you can do that is on your RoyalQ, if you don't know even how to do analysis, because people that are just joining RoyalQ, when they are setting up their boards, doing the settings, it looks so complicated to them. It's normal because this is the first time you are doing this RoyalQ, which I've been doing since 2021. So if you are doing this RoyalQ for the first time and you are seeing all the settings, you do this, you do that, it will be looking so complicated to you. So that's why the RoyalQ is not an investment. RoyalQ is a bot, and you need to understand how the bot works for you. You need to know what it does for you. So when you now want to trade by yourself, you just need to look for a coin, go to this place on your RoyalQ, tap this change. When you tap that change, when you tap it, you see that it will arrange the coin to the most. As you can see now, it's showing the most performing coins now. And you can see that CRV is currently at the top of the list now. CRV is at the top. It's at the top, followed by ANT, followed by WLD. This coin is seriously one. I'm so amazed about this new coin. It's doing wonderful well. Anytime it goes down, it comes again. It's always do like 5-7%. I think I gave this coin about 2 weeks ago to some people personally. I didn't send it to the group, and it's doing well. Now, when a coin has done this pumping now, people that have entered this coin when it was down, maybe when it was like -5, when it's -8, there will be massive profit now. So we can't enter coins when they are pumping. So you click this change again. When you click it again, then it will not arrange your coins as to the most negative coin. I can say currently now, the most negative coin now is Acro. Acro is the most negative coin now. Coming. Acro is the most negative coin now. You can see it here, followed by Shiba, followed by ONT and T-Fuel. So I gave us T-Fuel. I didn't give us Acro because Acro is very volatile. But this coin is going to do massively. For those that have been, I predicted that this coin is going to go down because I saw it coming. because it must retrace down. People have taken so much profit from that coin, it must retrace. Between now and end of October, you see what this coin is going to do. It's going to do massive. I don't want to enter into too much technical analysis this evening because of new people. I want to make it simple. So now, the coin I sent to us was still well in the group, because after I did my analysis, if you don't know how to do analysis at all, just follow what I'm just saying. Just look at if this is the most negative, enter that coin or this, but always look for the most negative. When you enter it, just press the coin like that, enter the coin, then click create, then click Martin get ready board, then click create, then come down to the last button down next, then click trade setting down here, trade setting, click on trade setting down here. Don't click start immediately, click trade setting. Then you see that you will see smart create. So don't click save now. Go to this place to manually create. Go to manually create. Then I discovered that most people that, and there's a particular person that have been continually making the same mistake over and over. The moment the person gets here, he will just go and click save. You click save, you will now go back. You just change this one to one shot, you will not go back. No, you can see that this setting here is going to only give you, it's only give you if you check here, the whole position take profit ratio is going to give you only 1.3%. And if I give a signal that you should go and take 3.1%, 2.4%, you have to edit this. But this settings here is a default setting. It's a default setting. So you need to go and pick the setting you have already done when you started initially by coming here, by clicking choose a strategy setting. So you click it, then I have a lot of settings here. So you just in your own, you might not have all these plenty settings. So your own might be at the top here, at the top here. Just tap it in the middle. Just tap it, then it will import the setting. It will import it. You can see that it has imported the setting. Then now change this one to cycle to one shot and click save down. But the person is always using that default setting. So I have a video that I've already created on this. So I will share the video to us in the group so that you can go and watch it to understand how to pick trade by yourself. Because I don't want to be too long in today's meeting. Now, I want to now show us how to use what we call the auto FIB retracement indicator. So I want those people that are new today to pardon me, because I want to do a little bit of technical analysis. You might not understand, just be following what I'm doing. Later you learn technical analysis. Now, to use auto FIB, let me go to my trading view. Let me go to my trading view. So let me clear, so let me pick any coin here. Let me pick a coin that I have not traded before. Okay, I think like this XTZ. I've not done any analysis on this coin before. I will remove all this. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. Let me also remove this. So let's say this is the way your trade is for your chart. So for people that are joining for the first time, just be listening to me. You might not understand this one for now. So I will send the necessary videos you need to watch. This for people that has been with us for the past 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So we are advanced in this training. So let me just tell those people that are just coming in. Let me just give you some small training on this. Now you see that on this place you will see green and red candles. You will see green candles. Now the green candles is the meaning of the green candle is when the trader, all these charts you are seeing here, these candles has meaning. The meaning of these candles is that anytime the candle is green, anytime if the candle is green, it shows that in this candle there are more buyers at that time. You can see if I go down here, you can see that this is a 4-hour candle. It shows that within 4 hours there are more buyers than sellers. There are more buyers than sellers. That's why this candle, when it ended, is showing green here. So that means when this candle closed, another one now formed on top again. That means the buyers are still taking over. That's why the candle was green and it stopped because the buyers were more. That's why it was green. Not that they are not sellers, but the buyers were more than the sellers. But the moment you see the next candle here, you can see that it is red. It shows that after this one is a 4-hour candle, it took 4 hours for this candle to form. This next candle took another 4 hours to form. So buyers were more. But at the third 4 hour, the candle now was red because the sellers were more. And that's why the candle ended in red. The next candle again, the buyers were more. That's why it was green. That's the meaning of all those candles you are seeing now. But I want to talk about auto FIB retracement. It's an indicator that can show you the movement of a chart. It has a meaning. So let me pick the indicator. So you click plus sign down, you click on indicators, you click on indicators. So we now go to just search for, you can click technicals, you now search for auto FIB retracement. You can see that I have already favorited the indicator because I love using that indicator a lot. So you can see I've picked it now. It will now import into the charts. It will import into the charts. Now, after there's a settings for this, I have video on how to do these settings. So the moment you import the setting, because I've already done my settings, that's why you can see that from the bottom you'll be seeing 0% followed by 23%. Let me use red color. You see 0% here, it has 23%, you see 38%, 50%, 61%, 70%, 100%. All those things has meaning, which I will explain. And at the side here, you discover that at the side here, you will see something that is peculiar here, that from here, just following what I'm saying, from here, you discover that there was a line from here, as one dotted line. Let me circle that dotted line. There was a dotted line that came from that place. It started from this place and it ended here. It started from here and it ended here. So that auto FIB always show us something. It means that anytime you can see that at this place, it reached 100% up here. I'm coming. You see here that it reached 100% here. Let me on my light more. When people don't attend trainings, I'll just be laughing. When you see that this there was some of what I have learned when we are doing support and resistance. You saw that when the price of this coin reached at this level at the 100%, the price of that coin was rejected. That means it has reached the ceiling, the highest. Then it started coming down until it reached 0. That means there was a downtrend from this candle down to this place. Now, auto FIB retracement has a rule that the moment a coin moves from 100% down to 0%, is it will find its way back it might reach some point along, but it is still going back to that 100% again. It's a rule that when it touches, sometimes it can go higher than 100%, go higher than 100%, go to another level up, maybe to like 161%. That's why when you see a coin that has gone beyond 100% up, it shows that the coin has overpumped. That's what happened to Acro. If I go and show us the chart of Acro, it has broken this 100%, and it went higher. It has broken this rule. So the moment it has gone too much higher, it must descend down back to 0%. It's a rule in auto FIB retracement. It must come down. And anytime I even see coins that goes down beyond this 0%, they go down. And you see those candles, the candle forming down. I can confidently enter those kind of charts. Because if I see that in auto FIB indicator, I see that a coin, let me just show something. I want to show something. Let's say that this chart, that's when you take more massive profits. Let's say this coin, this candle they were going down. The moment it breaks down below this 100%, down, it's going down more. I like seeing this kind of, if I see a coin go down below this 100%, the profit, because the moment it has broken below this rule, this 0%, it must always come back. And when it's coming back, it can give you like 6% to 10% profit. Anytime I see a coin go down below this 100%, I can guarantee you with my kidney, sorry for that this coin must come back to this 0%. And because its destination is still going up, it's still coming down, up here. But if it breaks this 0% and come down below, I can guarantee you that this coin must touch back here, and the profit it will give you around here is going to be massive. And you know, indicator, you don't use only one indicator. If you now use the second indicator, like the stock RSI, let me add that stock RSI. Let me add stock RSI. Stock RSI, coming. If you now add stock RSI to that indicator, let me look for stock RSI. This when he had it, and then that stock RSI, if it shows, if the candle has come down, I now see that the stock RSI is down here pointing up. That's a confirmation. And the candles has formed below this 100%, and the graphic is pointing up. I'm guaranteeing that you make like 5% to 10% here if you draw the chart. That's why I always want to, if you can see a candle, a chart fall below that, because if you go and check the previous chart here, because the previous chart here is downtrend. The next thing for this coin is to go up. Now, if now, let me look for another chart where the dotted line is pointing up. It means that the coin is going to go down. Let me look for another chart. Okay, this one is still pointing down. So let me look for another where the dotted line, instead of coming down, is coming up. You can see this one. Wow, this is a perfect example. This is a very good example. That I showed to us, the dotted line was, let me change this thing to green. The dotted line was coming from 100% to 100% to 0%. So that means the moment it is on a downward trend, it means that the next thing is that the coin must go up. Now you can see that this is the opposite. Now the chart here is showing that this coin started from 100%. It started from 100% here. Started from 100% here, and it moved up to 0%. Then it was rejected. Then you now see that it moved down to 50%. So there are points here. There are points here like 50%, it must touch 50%, 61%, 78%. If it, as it has touched here, it can reverse up, because from here we are seeing sign here from this stock that is coming up. But if it touch this 50%, it will go up. If it doesn't go up, it will come down to 61%. If you don't reverse up again, it will come back to 78%. Because this is an uptrend, this is where the coin is still coming down to. It's still coming down here. But the moment it comes to this 100%, I guarantee that it's going to reverse up here. But because of this RSI, it shows that it's coming up. It will still come. You can just do two, maybe like 1% profit, but it is still coming down, because the previous trend here is that it is on a upward trend. It has moved from 100 to 0%. It's still coming down. It stopped here, but it's still coming down. It might move like this. It might move like this up. This is the way it will be moving. It must touch this place again. And if there's another maybe fundamental news in the market, or it can still break down a little bit and we start moving up again. So that is how to use the auto FIB retracement indicator. I use it a lot, but one of the time that I love using it is when a coin, especially when the coin breaks the 0% down, like this one now, like this. Because I think I did analysis for this coin, but I didn't want to take the coin to be slow. If this thing it broke this 100% here, if this red candles come down more like this, I love seeing it like that, because it will come back up and give massive profits. So that is how to use the auto FIB indicator. You might not understand everything today, but a little I've explained, you'll be able to understand one thing or the other. So if you are able to understand what I've just said about the auto FIB indicator, if I don't know everything today, just type 2 in the chat. Okay. That was one of my previous, like I say, I will go back to that auto FIB indicator. I love it. It was what I was using for my analysis before I started using Bollinger Band. I believe we have learned, I think we will only focus on this indicator today. Don't go to move to the next training till next Tuesday. So if you have learned one thing or the other on this auto FIB indicator, if you have learned something about this auto indicator, please type 7 in the chat. It's recorded, so you can watch it again. Type in the chat. Type in the chat, type 7 in the chat. Type 7. This is where the money is. Oh. In RoyalQ, this is where the money is. Now, I was saying in the beginning of the training that the moment you can learn these things, you don't go even have fear to do futures trading. You won't have fear. That's why I've told myself I will try it. All die and die. Because the money that is going to be made, if RoyalQ can give us the feature of being futures, and I know they always find a way to give us a safety measure, I will do it though. I will try it. I'll go and practicalize it, because on my RoyalQ, I actually have some list of coins that I've already listed for my futures. You know, in futures, when the market is going down, it can trade from up down. We can do what we call short position. On my trading view, I've already listed all those coins for futures. Why this is not the click? Waiting up. I've already listed it. I've already listed those coins for futures trading. And I've actually paid for a class to learn. It be like say market don't dey go up. Oh. Market is going up because Bitcoin has moved from 91,000 to 95. Market is picking up. Don't know why this thing is not. Those lists of coins here. Okay, let me give room for question. If you have any question, please ask your question. Ask your question on this auto FIB indicator. Just unmute your mic. It's not working here. So for you, okay.
Hello,
Go
good
ahead.
evening, sir. Thank you very much for this Fibonacci retracement strategy. I'm very, very interested in this Fibonacci. And basically, you say that you use the Fibonacci retracement to trace how far the coin will dip. So why you explain, that's what I was targeting, but I could not understand it. I could not understand how to use it to know how far a coin can dip. That's where I'm highly interested. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let me go to my trading view. Just open single. I don't know why my trading view they freeze. If you want to know how far a coin will dip, you know that indicator, that auto FIB indicator already it already have lines. And the same line, 30%. They have lines. Each line has number. So when those number is climbing up, those lines are telling you that each line is standing for each price the coin will reach as it's climbing up step by step. And when it is going below, if it's going down, there are some lines that will be showing below to tell you how far the coin can go. Okay, it didn't come very early. That was in the beginning of the video. We explained how to measure how the coins and which level, how deep a coin can go. Well, I don't know why my training view is freezing. Let me stop screen.
I hope I'm not this person showing you. I'll that way my video.
So I'm happy with my. I don't know why my is freezing.
Okay, see me go on video.
Okay, well, this is what will happen. Just go and I've done a recording of this meeting. Just go and watch. Okay, I'm coming, please. Trying to. Okay, just allow me to. It's in my hand. I think it's scrolling now. Actually, the market is already moving up. Then so I will remove this polygon band. To 1 hour. I hope you are seeing my screen.
Yes.
Actually, this same thing. Just need to learn add the. I think this is where you click. Before in the former video we are clicking plot sign before. So the next place you are going to click on indicator. But the app has been updated, so it's not the same place to click. So you now search for auto FIB. And auto FIB is already here. So I'll just tap once or tap it
Yes.
once. You need to add it. So now
Yes.
you can see that there's an error on my setting because all these numbers that is on the left are supposed to be on the right. Because why I started this training, Kamari just was teaching us on how to do this setting. So what will I do? I'll click the auto FIB here, around here, to enter the setting. I will now click that setting icon. So I will now click input at the top. You can see at the bottom, it's showing labels position. So I need to change these two things. I need to change these two things to percentage and this one to right. So it will show me each line in percentage. And that percentage is in the left side. You need to be on the right. So I will just
Yes.
change to percentage. I will change to right. I'll come here, save as default. I'll click OK. Because it has rearranged to where I need to arrange to.
Yes.
So now you can see that from this, as I told you that come. I'm just, so from here we can see here that I told us the 0% and the 100%, they are how will I call it? They are the reversal levels. The reversal levels.
Yes.
Anytime, that the moment this coin move from this zero level, you can see this 100%. When it moves, touch this 100% line, zero line, it now did what? It was rejected. It was rejected. So let's say now here, let me just imagine that. Let's say that all this count I want to shade is not here. Just imagine it's not there. Just imagine it's not here. So you are asking me, say, how deep can that coin go if you enter this kind of coin? You see this kind of coin, you can say from here that the rule of this indicator is that the moment a coin reaches 100%, is two things it can do. If it is not well supported, what do you mean by if it's not well supported? That means if more buyer does not come in to push the price up, it has a tendency of still going down. But if buyers supported this price by buying more and green candles begin to form, it will start traveling. So as you're traveling, you might sit at 50%, might sit at this level, you know that this going here. So when it gets here and you start seeing these two red candles, how far down can it go? Since it started from here before, it can go as far down back to this place at this point. So when you see it around here, let's say you see all this uptrend and it started forming this two red candles here, you saw this, you should know that it's going to retrace back here to this point, so that it will come back to this line. It must come down. So that's how beautiful that auto FIB indicator is, to tell you how far down a coin can go So if I
Okay.
use
That
let me use price range. So let's say you enter, you saw it from here. That means it can go down by minus 6%, 6.25%. Even normally, you're not supposed to even enter this kind of trade because the market is already uptrend. Are you getting me, sir? The market is
yes.
already so normally you don't need to enter this kind of coin because from here you can see that this coin move that 100% up here, 100% up here. It was rejected and it came back down to this level. So as it is now, how can we know? This is another way you can know that is this coin still going to go down more? Yes, because the RSI, the bottom is already showing us that it's pointing down. I not see it. That the RSI
Yes.
here
Yes.
is
Cross down.
pointing down. I not see that it's pointing down on the 4 hours. So even without using the auto FIB, this RSI is already telling us that this coin is coming down back. So it will still come down to this level back before it's coming down. It must, because the RSI has told us, it has confirmed it for us that it's still coming down. It will still come down to touch this 0% before it will now finally gain strength to go back higher. Am I clear? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. It's better now. So that I now understand what you mean, how far a coin can dip in case you are setting your trade
Yeah.
and they checking the coin, your USDT to be able to know
Yes.
whether it can take it, that coin, whether your USDT be able to take it in case it dip to that point. So that if it
Mm,
dip, you cannot be begin to making the subbing profits alongside.
yeah.
It's quite clearer now.
I wish that the market I wish we were doing this training when the market crashed.
I
If it's
I like
market,
I like this Fibonacci retracement strategy.
no, I used that indicator for a very long time before I switched to Bollinger Band because I love it. I love it a lot. If these coins, if I see this coin, if this coin can break below this 0% down, hey, this place will not be there'll be so much gap here. If
Yeah,
red candle form
you
down
just
here
enter.
and RSI is pointing like this, you take so much massive profit, massive. Let us measure it. I can measure it for us. Let's go back and see the last this was a support before. This was a
Uh,
support before. Yeah, yeah, support before here. So if the market crash again, if you want to even know that if the market crash in the future, how do you know the price the coin can go again? Because if you go and check the previous support before, the previous lowest price before, you can project and forecast that the coin can still go back there. So let me do something. If I want to do what I will just do what I will go and carry my tool, click on horizontal line. I will now drop it on that line where the last red candle was. So I can do my measurement. Let me just put it there. So let's say this, because that market can still come down there. It can still come and trace to this place, that former
mhm.
support. So this coin, if it crash back, it can crash back to this line. Where my line? Okay, never disappear. It can
Is there?
crash. It can crash if it's discovered that this thing is nose diving. The candles are forming. So I would advise that let it touch the former support before. If it can't come down like that, you can take sweet profits. And if the RSI is pointing up like this, you can take this profits. How can we measure it? Let's measure it. Let me measure. Let's see how much it can give us. If you are able to see the candle form down here, are you seeing it? You can take
Yeah.
up to 7%. You know, I said it that when
Yes.
the price of that coin or the candle form below that 0% line and break it down, the further down it goes, the more profits it can give you.
Mm.
I can say go all in, put more money in the first buying amount so that I can take more
Yeah.
profit. So I think I'm able to explain this autofill very well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let me give room for any other person that ask question. Okay, Moses, okay. Unmute your mic.
Good evening, everyone. Sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. So I really appreciate your efforts so far because if most of us that went for forex trading had this kind of training, we wouldn't have made some mistake we did. All those guys then we just collect money from us and just show us some little things, and then you go and start making mistakes in the market. But what I want to ask is that now, when binding RoyalQ with your exchange like Binance, you disable futures. Is there anywhere that one can re-enable it? Because these strategies you are teaching me, I'm not afraid of future because I have a forex background. If you can use this, I know of Fibonacci retracement very well when I was trading forex. If you can use this Fibonacci, the way you explain it very well, you can do it very well in futures trading. But like this, the binding now or on RoyalQ, futures is disabled. So if you want to trade future, how do you go about it, sir? Is it still
Yes,
on RoyalQ or another bot?
no. And what we do is this, because I've been contemplating it, I never get time to try it. If you go to the setting of your settings of your API, if you go and take that setting, I think there was option of features before day, but now I think it's not there again. Go down to API. So if I go down and I click edit, you can see that there's no option of features here. I didn't even enable this thing self. So there's no option of features here. No option. There's no option. So that's why I want to explore the other exchanges. So you can use another exchange. On RoyalQ, you can connect your bot to other exchange. So you can use your Binance for spot. And please, if you want to engage in features, you are doing at your own risk. Don't call my name if you lose money.
Yeah, this for example, like what you just explained to us now. Let's assume now, I know it's Fibonacci retracement. I know in futures you do short and long.
Yeah.
Look at that percentage. If, for example, now you cite the price above the what is it called? The 100% up. Let's say the 100% is up now. And you're long from there, you short from there, you can actually get how many percent before the retracement or whatever. So I know it's not for everybody, but this have you checked during binding? I think that binding is where one can enable that future self, because as futures is on the app, it's supposed to be active if one enable it while binding. Yeah. Well, anyway, one can try
Yeah.
it out on other exchanges.
That's what I'm saying. That if you want to do that, then
Yes.
go and connect your bots to the other exchanges that you have not connected
Yes.
to your RoyalQ.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
So we have to confirm, change this up to, let's say, Bybit. And after
Yes.
changing to Bybit, you must make sure you come down to features and confirm whether
Yes.
RoyalQ. Because before, RoyalQ was not, it was only allowing us to do features on Binance, but now you can say I changed that place to Bybit, so you can see
Yes.
that there are coins that you can trade on features here. If you want to add
Yes.
more, before you can just click this plus sign, then click features. You can add more by clicking all and add.
Yes.
You have enough points that you can trade on features. So they are all here now. So when you want to bind your RoyalQ to feature and to that Bybit, if you are buying it before, because I bought my own before, so I cannot be able
Okay.
to. I tick Bybit that time. I tick and spot that time. So if there's option when you are binding, you see the option of features, then you cannot tick it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right. You will tick it with
Eh,
spot. Tick it with
yes.
spot.
Yes.
So I will do a video guide. I've not done it. It's when I connected my RoyalQ to Bybit, and I now connect it very well, and I practice feature before I can introduce it. So I never
Yes.
triumph. Yeah, I see they have double mind.
Yeah, don't have double mind. No, this thing you are teaching, you have wealth of knowledge. You, I said, like what you saying today. These forest guys, they are just the money they make organizing seminars like this and teach something that is not up to 1% of what you know, what you are teaching like this, confidently. Ah, look at it now. There's nothing there. The only thing that, just as you say some because it's 50-50. What of if you are talking about losing? What of if you now make the money come?
I'm trying it. Yeah, it's on my mind every day. And if something's on my mind every time, I'm going to do it. I know
Ah,
that I already have of features coin already here that I've
yes,
done features in the past. And that time,
yes,
Royal Kitty has not used features. I was
yes,
praying that I
yes,
want to use it. So they're going to introduce it, so I will do it now.
yes.
I will do it.
And the best thing, the one of the advantages you have on RoyalQ is this margin calls, because if you
Yes, yeah.
trade normally, maybe like forex, there's nothing like margin call in forex. Normal, all those broker trading, there's nothing like margin calls. They can only give you warning that your money or your money on leverage is about to finish you. If you do not add more money, they will just close the trade automatically. So with the help of these margin calls, I don't think you can even lose like that, because the more the thing is going, the more it's selling, having some sub short, sub short, sub short, sub short, sub short like that. You understand?
Uh,
Sub
if
long,
you follow
sub long.
my training
Hmm.
yesterday, that one of the bits of RoyalQ is that the more it's buying more for you as the coin is going, it will be changing your average price closer to the price where you
Yes,
want to sell. Eh.
yes, yes.
So I don't know,
Hmm.
running away from that. I will try it too. I'm going to try it.
It's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So another question from people that it's paying me that people are not coming to the training. They don't know this way the money is for RoyalQ. So people that I'm training here is for also after you have learned, you've understood all these things, You are the one that will be sending signal to the group when I'm not available. And I see people that are coming here as people that are, if you don't know these things, you know, go get mind to even tell people about RoyalQ. When you know all these things, you have confidence to talk to people. You know, go they fear. Even if the market go down, you know, go they fear to talk to people about RoyalQ. You will just be looking, how can it will be pushing you to talk to people about RoyalQ, because it's a lifesaver. It's something that will help people in their finances. Go to keep RoyalQ to yourself. That's why, even me, I never do. I've not done RoyalQ. I have not done RoyalQ. The day I saw Camara Julius, the money Camara Julius made in the first year when we joined RoyalQ, I want to go and check my own revenue for a whole year. Shame catch me. You see, so I just the Jones for this RoyalQ. I'm trying to look for, if you see the money this guy made in less than a year. Total he made in a year in RoyalQ. I'm coming, you will see yourself. Some of us have been talking to us for some days now. It was what I also learned from his training. And that's the secret of how he grew his team very fast. On the last training that I attended, if you see the way he was just joking, that's what the guy they do. They go to do training. You see me, I'm in front of the tree. I'm in my village. He be joking. The guy is making us money. He said what he did, this is it. He said what he did in the first year was that any new person that joins his team, he will tell them that, please give me 4 people I can able to talk to so that I can collect your money back that I used to register in RoyalQ. And I have a lot of adamant, strong-headed people for that our registered team, for them to talk to people to recover their money for their boats back. Now, so they go there for that group. Oh, when I go reach, they no go explore the other way of making money on RoyalQ. They go, they keep to themselves. See what this guy make in first year in 2021. He made $56,688 in first year of doing RoyalQ by doing what I just told you. That anybody that joins his team, he will tell them, who can I able to talk to that can join you, that can be making money and their money will be safe, and you can use it to recover your money back. So that was what he was teaching his team. That was what made his team to explode. 56,000, no be small money. That's the money that somebody is working for in a company. He has made it in a year. See the money where the guy make. Let me even reduce it to maybe when the dollar was 700. You see the serious money, 39.2 million. I the guy make in first year. So if you are in RoyalQ, there's a joke with RoyalQ. In the second year, the market crashed in 2022. He still made 29,000 in his team. So if you have this knowledge that I'm teaching us, don't keep RoyalQ to yourself. Being crazy about RoyalQ, because a system, a technology, a software that is making money for you per second, per minute on the blockchain. Now they joke with. Hey, don't joke with this. So no matter what happens, if the market is going up and so leave the bots, go sell a lot for you. Look for more people and talk to them, please. So let us end this meeting today, and God will help us. Any other question before we close? Any other question? So we'll meet next week Tuesday on our technical training. So let us also prepare for our event on the 25th. So our support will still be needed, because I've not even paid for that hall. The hall is 120,000 naira, but I will pay an advance of 50K soon. I will collect the full account number. Then I will need our support to be able to pay all the balance. And I want all to invite people for that event. Please invite people. So good night, everyone. It has been a pleasure for us to meet here tonight.
God bless you.
Have a loving night. Good night.